I'm doing a very unusual Facebook Live today. Um, I'm doing a very unusual Facebook Live today, and it's because it's one of the unplanned ones. And I'm going to be folding laundry, drinking my coffee, and maybe even telling my little ones to go to daddy. So, yeah. If you're joining me, please say hi. If you're watching me on the replay, do comment with hashtag replay so that I can know who is watching. And I also know that, yeah, lost my train of thought, but yeah. So yeah, basically, I do have an important announcement that's coming up on Thursday, and I'll definitely come on and tell you guys what it's all about. It's really nice. It's publicity related, so I will come on and talk about that. So right now, I want to ask a question. I want to ask you a question. Just give me a minute. So I want to ask a question. What do you do with unusual cake orders? What do you do when your clients come in and they request an unusual cake order? Maybe it's a inappropriate cake for you. Maybe it's a cake that is out of your comfort zone. But then I'm just wondering, what is your take on unusual cake orders? I know that clients sometimes come to us asking for different types of cakes, and you probably not have the skill sets or the tools to make that cake, or you've never done it before. Sometimes you can do it, but you don't want to experiment on a client's cake. And other times, you can just pull it off, even though you've not done it before. You are confident that you can pull it off. So I want to ask you this question: as bakers, what do you guys do when you get an unusual cake order? Do you decline the order? Do you refer it to another baker? And in fact, do you even have bakers that you refer your work to? Do you have bakers that you work with? Because if you don't, I really encourage you to have a baker that you work with. So as you're coming in, please say hello again. Just say hi. Tell me where you're watching from. If you're watching on the replay, comment with hashtag replay. Also tell me where you're watching from. So yeah, tell me, what do you do with unusual cake orders? Maybe someone is coming to you and they have a cake order you've not done before. What do you do? Do you tell that client that you cannot do the order? And is that even a good thing to do? So I'll give you my opinion. Before I tell you what I do, I'll give you my opinion on what I would probably do with unusual cake orders. And as I mentioned, I'm folding up my laundry. And my little one is here. Okay, so with unusual cake orders, what I do is, I'm generally a very confident baker. I can almost pull off any type of cake if I have the time, and just putting in a little bit of research, I can almost pull off any type of cake order. Just give me a minute. Okay. So I can almost pull off any type of cake order, especially for the ones that my clients are asking me to do. But the ones, what I would do is, I'm sorry, when I'm speaking to the little one, I have to mute. Okay, so what I do is I'm usually confident with my baking and my style and my techniques. So what I do is I generally just try to see if I don't have a cake supply. I will, if I don't have that supply, I will just try to get it, and then I'll just try to do my research, ask another baker, whatever. Or for me, honestly, I don't know, maybe it's the creative in me, but I really just look at the cake and I just try to do it. Like some bakers would even a local WhatsApp group, bakers would really ask questions on and on. For me, I really just look and I would be like, I'm going to use this to do that technique. I'm going to use this type of tool to do that. And if I don't have the tool, guys, I don't overthink that process. I think like, how can I do this with what I have? or how can I improvise? Like sometimes clients will send you cakes and they want you to do the exact same cake. What I do instead is, tell them, okay, this is what I can do for you, but this is not available locally, or I cannot do that. So I would tell the client that this is the type of cake I would be able to do, or I can do this and that element on the cake. I would probably improvise, or I'll tell them I'm going to use the cake as a, as an inspiration cake, but I'm not going to deliver exactly. Another thing I would advise you to do is to let clients know from the word go that your cake might not come out exactly like it looks on the picture. The reason why you do this is, okay, as a creative, things go wrong in the baking and decoration process, especially in the decoration process, and you feel like you could have done it better, or you just want to improvise so that you cover up for the mistake that you do in a really pretty nice cool way. And most of the time clients don't even they don't even realize that. So if you can relate to that, please just give me your favorite emoji or something if you can relate to the fact that clients most of the time don't pick up if you make a minor mistake in the decoration, because you probably hide that blind spot or you decorate over it and all that. But then I'm not trying to say make a flop and try to cover up for it. I'm just trying to say in the sense that you are trying to follow that exact design and things don't go out because obviously you don't have the same skill set as that person. You don't have the same skills, and so you might even use different techniques and it won't come out exactly the same. So in that instance things won't come out as they look on the picture. So my advice would be really to just tell the client from the onset in your terms and conditions or in your disclaimer. A moment. I have to tell my little ones on and off to reduce their noise levels. Okay, so I'll just tell the client from the word go that, hey, you know what, I won't be able to duplicate this cake, but I can do a similar cake for you. This is what I might improvise, but then I'll definitely not be able to deliver on the exact same cake. Same goes for cakes that if you are one of those cake makers that are doing design briefs, then you might design a cake. And if you are doing a design brief, then you'd obviously do it from your own experience. You know that you are capable of doing that specific type of technique, and you obviously won't put a design element that you are not able to deliver on. So it's just really fair to tell clients from the word go that you would be able to do a certain type of design and you won't be able to deliver on certain types of techniques or design. So I want to leave you with that question. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys do when clients come to you requesting a certain type of cake and you are not able to deliver on it, or you are not able to do that design? Do you go and tell them that you cannot do it, or do you refer them to someone else? What do you do? Like, how exactly would you respond to a situation like that? I'll leave you with that thought and I'll go back to my laundry. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.